me what this is. Rope. Good. So it has a beginning, it has a middle, it has an end. Just like every life has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning of our life we keep track of at birth. It's a defined moment in time. You might not remember it, but I promise your mom does. Birth, the beginning of life. We were all born. You were 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 born. I was born. I was born at a very young age myself. The middle, that's our life as we live it. It leads to the end of our life. We call that death. The Bible tells us it's appointed unto man once to die. So we were all born, we all live, we will all die, and I will probably die somewhere around the end of my life. We're like the rope. But we're going to take this, we're going to put these together. You said if I put those together, I could go right down here, and that would be the middle of the rope. Is that right? So I'll bring the middle up like this, and I will cut the middle, and then I get something that's very strange. I now have a rope that technically has no beginning because I cut that off. This rope has no middle because I cut that in half. And it has no end because I cut that off. A rope with no beginning, no middle, no end is two ropes. If I tie those two ropes together, I get one knot. Now the rope reminded us of what? Life. The knot ruined this rope. If this knot ruined the rope, it reminds me of what ruins our lives, and that is sin. Sin ruins our lives. The Bible says we all have sin. If we untie this knot, the rope becomes separated into two pieces again. The Bible tells us it is sin alone that separates us from God. Now, when we sin, we don't want people to think we're bad. We want people to like us. So we say things like, well, that lie, that was just a little white lie. Or, you know what, everybody does that. That's no big deal. I can trim the knot up. Now, the knot doesn't look as big. It doesn't seem as bad as it used to. But it doesn't matter because it has the same effect on the rope. But the Bible tells us that eternally God can't have any sin in heaven, so any sin separates us from God. I've talked to people who said if that was my life, I'd be like this rope with maybe a little bit here or there. I'm a good person. I do a lot of stuff in my community. I'm nice. I don't really need church and God and the Bible and all that kind of stuff. I've talked to other people who said if that was my life, it'd be like one knot after another. That whole rope would be full of knots. I've done so many bad things. God doesn't want me. Probably couldn't even use me. The Bible says they're both wrong. You see, it doesn't matter if you have a little sin in your life or a lot of sin in your life. The Bible does tell us this, that we're not like that rope because God provided a way to remove that rope, knots, the sin from our life as though it was never there.